How can you stay in divine protection? Number one, when you access the light of God's revelation. The light of God's revelation. Isaiah chapter 5 verse 13. Therefore my people have gone into captivity because they have no knowledge. Now may we understand that knowledge here is not earthly knowledge, scientific knowledge. It is a knowledge of revelation that is found inside the Word of God. Now, there's a difference between the Word of God and the revelation that is found in the Word of God. Let me give you an example. Now, when I was growing up, 1980s, every Saturday we used to have people come begging for money in our house. They go to entire area. So every Saturday, as children, we were given money to give to the beggars. And I remember that most of them who came begging for money were not only poor, but they were lepers. They had leprosy. Their fingers were like this. Their feet were, bandaged because they were affected with leprosy. Face was, it was not natural because deformed face. If you had known what is leprosy and its consequences, you know what is this. It's called as Hansen's disease. Now, we used to give money and that was our practice. But in the 90s, the scientists, the medical researchers, they were able to find medicine for this sickness out of researching, burning the midnight oil, trying to find and discover this medicine. Finally, when they discovered, all of the government hospitals, they sent out advertisements that said, if somebody has a kind of thing in the skin, right, which does not have any feeling, then you better go and test yourself for leprosy, and there is medication. You need not be ashamed. And then they started treating the lepers for free of cost. And eventually that now most of the leprosy has disappeared. We don't find lepers much these days. Now, why do I tell this example? Before medicine was found, people were lepers. There were lepers. But after the medicine for leprosy was found, even those who had leprosy, they got healed, right? But where did the medicine come from? Did it come out of the moon? Did somebody go to the sun and bring it from there? No, it was right on this earth. But it took a lot of research by the medical researchers, doctors and scientists, and they tried out, they researched one after the other, worked hard night and day, and finally they found the medicine right from the raw material available on earth. So the medicine was still on earth, but it was not outside, it had to be found out of hard work. So also God has given us the written word. And you spend time in the written word, meditating, studying, seeking God, pouring your heart over its pages. And then God sends His light, His medicine out of this word, His revelation out of this word. And that revelation is light.